Welcome, welcome, welcome. Good morning. I'm going to be trying Indika. This is primarily just to capture gameplay footage in case I wanted to do an analysis later. So I may not do much commentary while playing. And I'm just going to raw dog it. Should I have YouTube chat? Yeah, I guess I should. Hold on. Indika is available as this is like a demo from Stream Next Fest. So it's only available till 10 a.m. PST tomorrow. So be aware of that. If you wanted to try it, you have the opportunity right now. Right now. But you may not have the opportunity tomorrow. So there's that. Let me just pop out the chat. Pop out the chat. I don't expect anyone to be on right now, honestly. This is really... Oh, there's people already. Wow. Hey, mercenary. There's the info. Go back to the stream. Drop it in Shaw. Open Shaw. Properties. There we go. Okay. Chat's live. Great. All right, let's do this. Or not. Did it crash? Wait. What just happened? Hold on. Oh.
Hey. Are you all right? I'm sorry, can I take a look, please?
There's nothing to look at. Better give me an injection.
Oh my god. I'm afraid this'll have to... If we don't amputate it, you won't survive the afternoon.
Our prison doctor, he told me the same thing. Word for word. But that was over a week ago.
And he didn't do anything?
Sadly, the only surgical equipment he had was a rusty wash basin.
Very funny.
All right. Don't worry. It should be like that. Only like that. I'm also talking to God.
To God. Great. You need to get up if you don't want to lose something else to frostbite.
Oh.
What do you mean you talk to God?
What? Oh, my arm. You've seen my arm, yes? It's been a week, or more.
I doubt it. And what does God have to do with this?
Well, let me explain. Ever since that night, every event, it all happened as I was told it would. I'm certain I was the only one who left that train alive. It's all going according to plan. Every fucking step is God's plan. Do you understand?
So taking me hostage was God's plan?
I know what you're thinking. Remember the gospel. The father who gave his money to the prodigal son, not to the beloved one, the good one, but to the bandit. He who had been murdering and stealing but came back. He came back. Do you understand? I think the Lord is happier to see one repentant sinner than, well, 100,000 righteous people. I don't know. They don't even need repentance. Do you hear me? You know, he laid everything out before me. Spread out like a deck of cards. The past, the present, the future.
Who?
God, who else? I was lying there, about to die. And a sister, just like you, brought me some water in this mug. And I was drinking. I saw ripples in the water. Little round waves. And heard a whisper. So I drank. And
You heard God in a cup?
in a cup, yes. But that's not the point. I'll show you when we get there.
No, it's on rails. Interesting music selection. It's a bit circus sounding. Not sure what to make of the 8-bit point scoring system in the top
Water
left.
tower. That means the station is behind the windmill.
A station? Why?
I am literally trying to commit suicide to shut this guy
We've
up.
only got fuel for a couple of versts. I won't be able to drag you around with no steam.
So it's a steampunk world? I guess it's steampunk. Okay.
Maybe we should go around.
A nun and an officer? Who cares?
With the telegraph poles. The cables are ripped out, though.
And the road. Doesn't look like it's been used lately.
Cutscene? All I was doing was steering at that point, and it was on rails anyways. Not much gameplay to be had yet.
Who the fuck would do this? It's as if they blocked the passage on purpose.
The brake is rusted shut. I have to find something to get rid of the screw.
It won't fucking budge.
Excuse me. Oh. So he'll be cycling through these animations while I go look for a screwdriver or something. Classic adventure. I have yet to detect any sort of... Oh, here's an interaction. Rotted. It's interesting, yeah. The graphics are nice. What the fuck? Alright, that's interesting. Interesting choice of the life of God-pleaser Bartholomew. Saint Bartholomew the Recluse was so mild and pious that even wild animals were not afraid of him. He fed birds, squirrels, and snakes. Even a bear came around once in a while to snack on Bartholomew's wild strawberry jam. Once there was an argument between him and the bear that they could not resolve with words. Angered, Bartholomew struck the bear with his axe. Seeing what he had done, Bartholomew fell to the ground and rolled around in his tears, begging God and the bear for forgiveness. Okay. Every time you get points, you get a chance to get extra 35. Gain 75 right now. Religion points. I'm scoring religion points. This is definitely some sort of meta commentary on religion. Couldn't tell you what yet. Not just yet. The snow melted off her head? Oh, I see. It must have collected on there when I was outside. This game is very claustrophobic feeling. And it's definitely on purpose. Alright. Seems to be nothing of too much value here. An axe. No, not gonna let me take that. Alright. Check the other house out, I guess.
So?
Nothing. Spacebar. The life of St. John. One day, Venerable John fell into a pit. He was a God-fearing and meek monk, so he remained in the pit with humility. On the third day, John doubted himself. Had he, out of cowardice, mistaken the Lord's test for his will? Should he sit at the bottom of the pit in his own filth, or climb out of the darkness and into the light? John started to pray to God, and he immediately gave John a sign. A spruce branch leaned down into the pit. John grabbed the branch and climbed out of the pit. After releasing that in his hubris he had been tempted by the demons, John cried. Terrified, he jumped back into the pit and prayed for God's forgiveness. God forgave John and awarded him with numerous spiritual gifts. The hell? Jesus. Is this a body? What is this? Oh. It's a giant doll. Okay.
Maybe there's something in that shed.
Really? It needs a key. Board it up. Is she just too weak to open this door? Because it... okay. It seems so. Nice outhouse. All right. Nope. Oh. Interesting. kind of like that. Any chance I can pick it up from here? No. She ain't that smart. Whee!
I miss this smell.
What smell? Oh. Oh, wrench. Indika could easily tell a 5mm wrench from a 40mm one just by looking at them. This was somewhere in between. So I take it her father was, or perhaps her mother, was a mechanic of some sort. Paraskeva Friday. Pavel Sergeyevich. Indika's father. Ah, called Paraskeva, a saint for girls. Perhaps because girls use the icon for fortune-telling chanting. Paraskeva, Paraskeva, show the man all love forever. May the Lord have mercy. Okay. Shame. Every time you get points, you gain an extra 8. Every time you get points, you get a chance to get a 1.46 multiplier. What in the God's name? So straight 8 or a 1.4 multiplier. 1.4 multiplier. Let's see. So if we got 10, we would potentially get an extra 4. But if we got a huge amount, we'd get a lot more. Are these math problems? Is this a math problem game? Like, are they trying to make me do math? Like, what's the deal? Oh, another bike. I see I don't know, some engineering stuff in here. Like, there's a lot of stuff that looks like it should be interactive. Like, I would definitely open that box up and things like that.
So?
Found a wrench.
Give it to me.
No. No. Maybe? No. Alright. Whee! Jesus won't save me here? You sure about that? That seems wildly ineffective. Okay.
Fuck.
Lord have mercy.
Maybe we shouldn't have...
What's that?
Just a dog. Calm down.
I hate them. Hurry up.
That's a dog? That ain't no dog.
Quiet, quiet, little doggy.
Little
We won't
what?
hurt you.
Are you crazy? Run.
Oh.
We'll be there at some point.
I thought she might be able to calm the dog down. But no, that's definitely a situation where you're forced to run. Forced to run away.
Quiet, little doggy. We won't hurt you.
Are you crazy? Run.
Uh-huh, run. Can I run? Is there a shift key? Okay. It's a very short run. Kudets. What does that mean? Is that the end? No.
You know, I would have already fucked you up with my bare hands if I wanted.
What?
Well, hand.
Bloodborne dog?
Why?
I mean, why the fuck did you throw away the revolver? useful. I mean, a girl. I would never. Oh, shit.
Tell me something. If you're God's chosen one, why didn't God heal you completely right away?
That's a good question. Here's your answer. Here.
Kudets, Temple of John of Damascus Spasov, the only rational remedy from infertility, insobriety, infidelity, and other physical complications and afflictions of the soul. I don't think infidelity is a... Alright, whatever. What am I looking at here? It's like a poster.
The Kudets.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, exactly. Come on.
I don't understand. So God had enough power only to stop the rotting, but to heal you completely, he needed some kind of tool.
It's not about the tool. A man can't be saved against his will, you see. Basically, look, it has nothing to do with my arm. It's about the path we've been given, and whether to follow it or not, it's up to us.
What do I have to do with it? So, possessed people are taken to the Kudets.
Everybody is. Do I look possessed to you?
No, not you. All right, let's get out of here.
Uh-huh.
Hoist me up.
Me hoist you up?
Yes, you. You won't be able to pull me up from up there.
Ilya? Are you alive? Ilya!
Yeah. All right. Yeah.
What's going on?
Of course it wasn't a coincidence, and now Indika realized it too. She had heard about the Kudets and its miracles, but right now, in Spasov, and Ilya, meeting a prisoner who talks to God would not be an everyday occurrence. Also, Indika took a liking to him.
Who, this one? No.
One way or another, there was certainly no doubt that she had to head for Spasov and not the Danilov monastery.
The letter. I cannot neglect my duty. What if there's something important in it?
Open it. See for yourself.
No. Reading someone else's letter is a greater sin than not delivering it.
Greater? How much greater?
Twice as much. I don't know.
Interesting. So, not delivering 2 letters is the same as reading 1. What about stealing? Pocketing a ruble, for example. Is that worse?
Worse.
How much worse?
This is nonsense. You can't compare such things.
Why not? The priest imposes a different penance for different sins, and since you know for sure which is better or worse, there has to be a way of measuring. Then let us say that stealing is 10 times worse than not delivering a letter. What about murder? Let us put that at 1,000 letters. That would mean that if a postman were to lose a sack full of letters, we'd have a murderer. Although, maybe there should be a bulk discount. What about a rapist? A rapist is better than a murderer, right?
What? What? Hey, what the
You are not scared of the sin.
It was to force me to...
are scared of the letter. Perhaps you should not open it. Do not do it.
So the door didn't open until he finished his monologue. In case I got there too soon. It's very much on rails.
You don't even have anything to say. The Abbess knows you inside out, so everything turned out just as written. Defrocked her? How did that happen? Even Edekir wasn't up.
Paralytic, O Lord God, by thy godlike care and might, raise up my soul, which is...
Okay.
And if, by chance, you were to kill someone and go to jail, sooner or later you'd get pushed out of there as well.
Good deeds, but I beseech thee, O Lord, pour out upon me a drop of thy mercy and cleanse me, for I am defiled by many sins, and I will praise thy name all of the days of my life.
So many options. Well done, Barbara. Just as written. Defrocked her.
Defrocked.
Receive me, O penitent, and make me as one of thy hired servants. I have recklessly forgotten thy glory, O Father, and from my sins I have scattered the riches which thou gavest me. For as thou in thy deep wisdom hast had compassion on us, so also in these latter days hast thou made us anew by thy bloodshedding. And now I pray receive me.
Return. Sorry, she's not here anymore. Defrocked. So where now?
Wounded, so have I also fallen through my sins, and my soul is wounded. To whom shall I flee for healing, if not to thee, the compassionate Samaritan? Pour on me, O Christ, thy great mercy. Now I have come. I have sinned before thee, O merciful Father.
Interesting.
Receive me, O penitent, and make me as one of thy hired servants. And now I cry to bless the prodigal. I have sinned before thee, O merciful Father. Receive me, O penitent, and make me as one of thy hired servants. For as thou in thy deep wisdom hast had compassion on us, so also in these
And if, by chance, you were to kill someone and go to jail, sooner or later you'd get pushed out of there as well.
paralytic, O Lord God, by thy godlike care and might, raise up my soul, which is palsied by
I don't
diverse sins and
see how to get up here. Let's see.
That saved I may cry out. Glory to thy power, O compassion of Christ. Like the man who fell among thieves and was wounded, so have I also fallen through my
You don't even have anything to say. The Abbess knows you inside out, so everything turned out just as written. Defrocked her? How did that happen? Even Edekir.
good deeds, but I beseech thee, O Lord, pour out upon me a drop of thy mercy and cleanse me, for I am defiled by many sins, and I will praise thy name all of the days of my life. O ineffable and unseen grace, for who can
I'm not sure what to do here.
O Christ, or who can number the multitude of thy wonders? As a disciple of the Lord, O just one, thou
Postcard for Easter. And it will get returned. Sorry, she's not here anymore. Defrocked. So
and among sins I have scattered the riches which thou gavest me. Because of thy boundless mercy and compassion, I dare to approach thee, O Christ. Receive me as thou didst the prodigal, the golden heart. As a disciple of the Lord, O just one, thou hast received the gospel.
everything turned out just as written. Defrocked her? How did that happen?
How did that happen?
Boldness to look up into the heights of heaven because of the multitude of my transgressions. O ineffable and unseen grace, for who can tell thy mighty works? O Christ, or who can number the multitude of thy wonders?
Looks like I have to go up somehow, but I'm not seeing it.
Postcard for Easter?
Paralytic, O Lord God, by thy godlike care and might, raise up my soul, which is palsied by diverse sins and transgressions, and by unseemly deeds and acts, that saved I may cry out. Glory to thy power, O compassion of Christ. And now I cry to thee as the prodigal, I have sinned before thee, O merciful Father. Receive me,
Moody.
penitent, and make me
It's
as
so
one of
dark
thy
and
eyes.
moody, I can't see what I'm doing.
Wisdom, hast had compassion on us, so also in these latter days hast thou made us anew by thy bloodshedding. I have recklessly forgotten thy glory, O Father, and among sinners I have scattered the riches which thou gavest me. Like the man who fell among thieves and was wounded, so have I also fallen through my sins, and my soul is wounded. To whom shall I flee for healing? God, I have sinned before thee, O merciful Father. Receive me, O penitent, and
There's
make
no
me as one of thy
jump.
O ineffable and
Send another postcard for Easter?
So wait up.
And it will get returned.
If I could grab
Sorry,
onto these, maybe there's
she's
some
not-
way to get across, but I don't.
beseech thee, O Lord, pour
So many options.
Nope. She does not auto grab.
Defrocked her? How did that? She wasn't after Tikon had knocked her up, but you. First, you got pushed out of your house, and then out of the monastery. And if, by chance, you were to kill someone and go to jail, sooner or later you'd get pushed out of there as well. Daddy's gonna send another postcard for Easter. And it will get returned. Sorry.
I have sinned before thee, O merciful Father. Receive me, O penitent, and make me as one of thy hired servants. As of old thou
Well done, Barbara.
thou hast received the gospel as a martyr. Thou art never turned away.
Yeah, I'm not really a nun then, so I don't know.
As a hierarch, thou canst intercede. Do thou intercede with Christ, that he may save our souls. For as thou in thy deep wisdom hast had compassion on us, so also in these
What am I
latter
missing?
days hast thou made us.
But you. First, you got pushed out of your house, and then out of the monastery. And if, by chance, you were to kill someone and go to jail, sooner or later you'd get pushed out of there as well.
Oh, is that it? Aha, aha, aha. I see.
Sorry, she's not here anymore.
But I beseech thee, O Lord, pour out upon me
Many options. Well done, Barbara.
I figured it out. It was obvious, I just wasn't seeing it. Yeah, I think I was looking for a catapult solution, but I realized that there's no way to grab onto anything or swing on anything, so I figured physics is not a big component.
Where's the dog?
Good question. I haven't heard it for a while.
Listen, I'll help you get to Spasov.
Why?
Somehow, Indika was convinced that the Kudets was going to solve all of her problems, that soon the voice in her head would disappear, and she would return to the monastery as someone who deserves at least forgiveness, if not everyone's love. She thought that years of suffering had been leading her up to this exact moment.
I figured out what this place is. This is Denisovka, the paint factory. Martha told me about it. She's our iconographer. They make yellow paint in that shed.
Where is everyone?
There was an explosion. They say everyone was evacuated in one day.
Americans, I guess.
Very likely.
Or the English.
Excuse me. The unburnt savior. One more proof of the miraculous power of God's grace. The fires destroyed everything in the house, but the icon of the savior was left unscathed, other than the fire damage. She does sound English. Uh-oh. What happened to this dude? Can't read the book on the ground. Should probably hang out here for a while, huh? I guess he's gonna die without medical attention, though. Definitely potential for warmer clothes and things. I don't know. What's this? There's no zoom in. Okay, what was that? She does a little... That's my right click. And then left click is a nervous habit, apparently. I did not mean to put the lantern away. It comes out automatically. It doesn't seem to be under my control. He's just sleeping? Yeah, I don't think so. The life of Saint Metropolitan Sinist. Once a demon? Oh, once a demon possessed the hair of Saint Metropolitan Sinist. His hair began to stand up like twigs on a broom when it was the least expected. During his services, Sinist's meter would jump up, scaring his parish. Mitre? No matter how much he prayed, the demon would not let him go. One day, Sinist made 2 holes in his mitre and tied it to his head with a string so tightly that when he started the liturgy, instead of raising the mitre, his hair burrowed into his head. Since then, Sinist became meek and short-spoken, and the demon had to look for another host. This is how God taught the demon a lesson. Say what? You get a chance to gain 60 points right now. Every time you get points, you gain another multiplier. Well, obviously, the multiplier is better. I feel like this is their checkpoint system. But I'm not sure. Dude is dying. Looks like they had a baby. He's making me want to cough. Definitely don't fall in there.
So where do we go now?
Stairs! There should be a station behind the windmill.
What could go wrong? No? Okay. No. Interesting. Am I supposed to make a run for it? What am I doing? Yeah, okay.
Won't work with me. Wrong, way. I won't make it.
Hold on. We'll think of something.
Exactly what we need.
That was the first puzzle. So there's physics-based puzzles, sort of. I mean, that's an animation-based puzzle, but it's faking physics. Can I just jump in? No. There's guardrails everywhere.
What's that?
Yeah, that's gonna be a problem. Holy shit.
Dumb bitch.
What?
Why are you standing around?
How long can dogs stay underwater, huh?
I don't know. I'd wait for a couple of hours, just to be sure.
Yeah, fuck that dog. No pooping on company time.
The stairs are broken. We'll have to go through the mill.
Just sleep onto the windmill and get carried to the top. Instant success. Oh, jeez. Look at this. Did I fall to my death? I'm not sure what happened there. It's loading. It's a lot of loading. Interesting.
How beautiful.
Is it?
We had this one artist in the clink. He drew his family on the wall with his own shit. It looked so
Okay.
lifelike.
What?
He was like that. Didn't manage to finish the drawing of the daughter, though. Left her with just one eye. He got stabbed.
Because of the stench.
No. He was drawing on the wall outside. It was minus 30 degrees. Shit doesn't really stink when it's cold. He got stabbed. Because, well, it's against the code. So where do we go now?
The elevator. Here's the gearing. Planetary gear set. By blocking one of the wheels, you can change the direction of the shaft rotation.
I see.
What?
Nothing works here right now.
Huh.
I guess we should look for an intact cotter.
I see.
Broken cotter. Maybe up there. Okay. Okay, now I see. She was talking about the gearing and stuff, so I was confused as to what this is, but it's actually just a box puzzle. So that I can get up here, probably. Oh, no. To get the cotter.
What's the hold up?
Okay. Take this one. The life of Saint Jonah. In his first years as a monk, the reclusive Saint Jonah lived with Optatus Prime, a shrewd old man known for tempting his brothers and trying their patience. Jonah was no exception. In the morning, Optatus would hide under a bench and jump at him, screaming. In the refectory, he would yell and hurl dead flies and soot from the furnace into Jonah's food. What the hell? When Jonah was praying, Optatus would shriek and slap the prayer book from his hand. Before going to bed, Optatus would scream and hit Jonah in the stomach with a hot firebrand. What? What was the point of that tale? Can I just take all of them?
It's a cotter. A safeguard. It breaks when there's an overload to protect the important parts of the engine.
I see.
Who are you explaining this to? It automatically shows one. Control?
Down!
Huh?
I can't go down. Something's in the way.
Oh. No? Okay, fine.
Up!
Going up.
Down!
Going down.
Go up!
Going up.
Alright. It's true, lots of people do have problems with accents. Is this gonna get me killed? Alright, I'll see.
Go down!
Going down.
Okay. Puzzle solved. Always curious if backtracking gets you somewhere. Not in this case. Alright. Don't cough on me.
Oh shit.
That's our exit.
So you're suggesting walking that plank?
Are you afraid of heights?
No.
Oh.
Told you we should have gone around.
Ever been to the circus?
Yeah. Yeah.
It's a balance skill thing. Ah. Are you kidding me? Run where? Are you kidding me? I can't see. I think it ate me. I don't even. I have no idea. I didn't see it until. What? He came from this direction, but. Oh, like, what am I supposed to do? Run where? I don't know what to... Oh my god. Okay. Oh, it starts while you're doing this. Okay. I'll go this way then. Run this way, I guess. Nope. I'm not annoyed. What do you mean? You're annoyed. Okay. Guess what the devs want you to do? Guess what the devs want you to do? Incorrect. It's my favorite guessing game. Guess what the devs want you to do. Because there is no visual or anything that I can see. Certainly didn't have enough time to figure it out. Guessing this is correct. I got further when I went this way. This looks like I could jump. Run this way. Jump. Oh. Oh, now I'm screwed. Wait. Now what? Oh, I'm fucked. Nope. I don't know what I'm supposed to do. And it's super annoying me. It's really annoying. fucked. The music is actually super getting on my nerves now. Oh. I can't grab the table now. Fucked. Damn it. God fucking damn it. It's a death simulator. I hate these. We're gonna run forward this time. What? Are you gotta be kidding me? That's fucking scripted. F you. Go! Stupid. What's he gonna do? You gonna help me? Sin? Sin? Alright, that was the most annoying sequence so far. Oh, good.
Killed it.
The dog deserved it.
It killed itself! We did nothing!
Sinful.
There are no sinners among dogs. Only humans can sin. Tempted by the devil. And that dog, its humans left, stopped feeding it. So it became a matter of survival.
Interesting. So what's the difference between a human and a dog? The thing you're blaming the devil for is as likely to happen to a human as it is to a dog. It gets angry when its food is taken away. It's ready to tear anyone apart if its possessions are threatened. A dog gets sad if its beloved human is not around. It gets jealous, anxious, even sodomy is possible. Remember that one time when Georgie...
That's different. They needed to survive. To find the most promising partner, give birth to offspring.
And a human? You have such a simple explanation for a dog. But how come humans can never do without divine or devilish intervention?
Okay. We're done. Let's think about this. Deep thoughts. Deep thoughts. Here, I'll cam up for this. Oh. Pew. All right. So, oops. What's going on with this game? I can't move my camera. All right, fine, whatever. I give up. So let's think. So they cut out this portion of the game to show off what the game is really about. I'm guessing that they picked what they thought was the most exciting, attention-grabbing components of it to try and like get people excited about the game. But I think they've done themselves a disservice in this case. I'm guessing that there's a lot more of those introspective, philosophical, what is religion, sort of stuff that they do periodically in the main game. I imagine the main game probably has a lot more moments where you're on rails riding around philosophizing. I'm not sure though. In terms of the puzzles, they're so bare bones simple that, you know, not a lot of thought went into it. It was more like find the section, like in the one where you pray and the world like rips apart. Pray, not play. The one where you pray and the world rips apart, like it's literally just like find the section that connects correctly so you can get across. And it wasn't a bad puzzle, it just wasn't well guided enough in that particular instance, because either I was missing it or it just needed like some sort of lighting to kind of give you a clue as to where to look. And I actually liked my favorite part was the little physics thing where like you stand on the end and it raises up the other side of the ice so you can jump up. Like, that's like my favorite puzzle in the whole thing. It's going to be a bit before a final verdict could be made from what we got through this demo. Yeah, for sure. I'm not making any final verdict here. I'm sort of like analyzing why I think they picked these sections, and I'm wondering if they made a slight error, because the religious philosophizing was more interesting to me than the stupid dog chasing me around. I did not like the stupid dog chasing me around. That was just frustration. So I'm wondering, is it more in that adventure aspect where you're going around like learning about religious icons and sort of the absurdity of religion, or is there a lot more of those fucking dog sections that where you basically have to guess correctly or die, and then you basically die over and over again until you get through? And then is there like a greater component of that? Like, are you dying for a reason? Is there like, is God bringing you back to life? Are they going to provide a meta narrative to that? Or is it simply just like your standard guess correctly or die sort of component to the game? Because everything else, in terms of like, I could figure out the puzzle without having to worry about dying. And whereas that was not a puzzle, it's like the guess what the game developer wanted you to do in this action sequence within X seconds. Guidance of grace, we can call it. Sure. They need holy rays to guide the player. I mean, there's an idea. Like, if there were some god indicators that were like helping guide you so that it wasn't a total guessing game, that would help. I mean, it's still very on rails, but it's literally like you have to die first in order to understand which way to go. Unless you guess what the game dev had in mind, because I saw that little path off to the side and I'm like, I guess I could fall down that. Even though, you know, it's not explicitly stated anywhere that you can fall down to things, it looked like a fallable, an area that you could fall onto. So, yeah, I don't know. I probably won't get the full game. Let me put it that way. That's why I like Steam Next Fest, though. You can try all this stuff out and see if you like something or not. It looks like some of the older walking games you played that did not guide the player, a new point-and-click meta of bad UI. Yeah, unfortunate, but it does seem like an evolution of the walking simulators, but with more action-y elements. Is that a good direction for these types of games? I don't think so. I think the joy of the walking simulator was being able to take your time and like look around and go, how do I get there? And like sort of puzzling it out. Whereas here it's there's too much trial and error in the action section. Why, you wonder why bad UI is so common? because UI is typically thought of last when it comes to game development. That's generally how it goes. Only in like RTS games and things like that are they thinking about UI up front and like how important that is. And even then, it's a lot of like, we'll just use what's there before and then we'll iterate on it. But yeah, I can tell you that UI typically comes last in a game development cycle. And it can be very frustrating. Good UI is hard, yeah. Bog standard UI is not difficult, but if it doesn't serve the game, then it's problematic. Oftentimes it's like, it's because it's an afterthought that it becomes frustrating. It's like, actually Bethesda is the best example of like how UI has modernized and Bethesda just hasn't done shit with it. So they completely screwed the pooch when it came to Starfield. Starfield's UI is terrible, like objectively terrible. And it's not terrible because it was terrible in Skyrim. At the time that Skyrim came out, it was acceptable. By the time that Fallout 4 came out, it was like tolerable. But now they still haven't done jack shit to innovate on their UI or update it with modern developments in UI. And now Starfield, it's objectively a terrible UI. It's funny how that works, huh? You also get people who don't understand telling people what to do, at least on the website. Yeah, I'm sure there's a lot of like people who think they understand user interface, but have never actually sat down and designed a menu or anything. And if you haven't gone through that thought process like multiple times, you will miss very obvious stuff about how buttons should be sized and where things should be on the interface. Like it's something you have to study all on your own. And that's why I never consider myself a user interface expert. I always like to find someone who knows better than I do, even though I've designed several dozen menus. But I'm not a UI guy. It shall be a while before Starfield turns itself around, if it could. I think that time has already passed, unfortunately. I think that the core premise of the game is so stuck in a particular direction, and that there's no real fixing of that element of it. It's not like it can be saved by user created stuff. I don't know, maybe if a user figures out how to stream everything. But even then it's going to break all their quests, so it wouldn't work. It's because someone did do something like that. Ugh. Oh well. Well, I've got my footage now. Leave feedback. What was I playing on? Oh, that's why my FPS was so low. Oh, there's a whole talk function I never used. F was lamp. Alright, well, whatever. By the way, in these Steam Next Fest things, showing this, like, put that up on the screen just before you let the player go off on their merry way. Because that's something you're going to have to teach in the tutorial, and during Steam Next Fest, you don't have enough time for that. So if you just display this somewhere, it helps. Even if they don't all work at the very start, it would have been good. All right. What do you guys think? Want to play WoW? I think I'd have to start a new stream for WoW. Actually, let me work on some stuff and I'll get back to you later. Thanks for joining me on that. Now I've got my Indika footage if I wanted to do an analysis. Probably, I think that analysis I gave at the end is going to be the extent of it, because I don't think I'll be playing the full game. But it was very interesting look at a religious, philosophical sort of take on the adventure genre, I guess. All right, thanks everyone. I'll see you guys later, perhaps.